Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another daily technical analysis video, 28th of December, Wednesday. Let's take a look at the market. Now let's start off with the euro dollar. As you can see, the euro dollar kind of side up, but just a little bit up, not too much. As you can see, we start the morning with a big fall down. So we'll see what's going on with that. Our anticipation was that the market should come up to around here so that we could sell it off. But this little area here, being the middle of the channel, is being very choppy, so we'll have to see what we can do with that. As you can see, there we go, that's the area. So down to about this level, 1.0436, it's a support area, so possible that it'll still go up before it comes down. But let's be mindful, the best way to trade is to sell on the resistance levels, which is here and here, or sell when it breaks a good support, which is going to be around here. I'm going to pull back to short it all the way down here. So this is something, if you're trading, to keep an eye out for that kind of a trading plan. Let's take a look at the dollar franc. Same kind of thing. Now dollar franc is in an uptrend, so what we want to do is obviously go with the move of the market and not do anything against it. So the best way to trade that is going to check out where the resistance is. So if it breaks it, to go long, and that seems to be the area where the resistance is. So if the market kind of breaks out from there, then what you'd want to do is kind of go up with it, and a good support level is obviously going to be this region here, this little triangle that I've drawn here, or possibly this line here. So if the dollar franc kind of pops its head back down here, which would be great, that'll give us an opportunity to buy on the support, and then we can go long with that. Pound dollar, looking just like the euro dollar, looks like it's going down in a major way. So we have to make sure we've got our eye on this. If you're trading it, just be mindful that if it breaks below here, we might see the pound fall quite a bit. Okay, let's take a look at the dollar Canadian. Now this uptrend has, as you know, we've had this uptrend and the breakout as well. Now the best way to follow this is to wait for a pullback, and on the pullback to go long again. And this triangle, as you can see, is a huge triangle on a daily, so it'll probably break and it'll probably bring, you know, your profit targets all the way up there somewhere. If we take a look, yeah, so possibly we'll see the dollar Canadian up there in that region over time as the market is trending. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Possibly the opposite. As you can see, this is a 4-hour chart here, and let's get rid of that. Now we've broken this support, and the market is just coming down and down. Doesn't seem to be an end to that trend, so all we need to do is basically keep trading the downside of the market. Dollar yen, it's a little stable at the moment, as you can see, the dollar yen, but the way to trade this is going to be to go long when the market breaks resistance, which is there. Okay, so there's a nice bit of resistance breakage there. As the market pulls back, you can go long. It's actually not a bad level to start and thinking about going long. The support here is going to be also at this level there, as you can see. So this area is a support level for it to break out in this manner. Let's take a look at gold quickly. Has a support level here, as you can see, but I wouldn't be betting on it too much. This is a weekly chart. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart here. Now the market, as you can see, reached that level that I was talking about, top of the channel, and now it's kind of pushing down, and that might just bring us to the end of this up move. So what you'd like to do here is to make sure that you don't stick around too much in a long position. Okay, the market will probably come down, retrace, and might even break to follow down that channel. And if I take a look at that channel here, this might be going all the way down, and we might see gold, like I said, at around 1050 level later on. Okay, so be mindful about that. Let's take a look at Brent. Following this up to the 60 mark, there's nothing new there, as you can see. Let's take a look at Dow. Still stable from yesterday. This is the daily chart. As you can see, the market hasn't moved much, so we'll just have to wait and anticipate. If it still reaches that 20,000 mark though, that's the kind of area that you're going to be looking at to start thinking about shorting that. DAX also, let's take a look at that. As you can see, we're kind of heading up there little by little, inch by inch. This is a 4-hour chart, and if the market starts to sell off there, it's going to happen at those levels which I had mentioned before. So we're looking at now the market to really come to a level where it's going to start to sell off, and it looks like this is going to be the area. So if you're trading it, be mindful and anticipate, and just make your calculations technically to see where you can start to make that U-turn happen for a good retracement on the DAX. Hope that helps for the 28th. Everybody have a great day trading. All the best.